Dr. Kemi for Kemi Talks Media, Tuesday, 26th of August, 2025. Continuing on Facebook. Look at this bastard called Sammy Spotlight, okay? Listen to what he writes. He says, those feeding you with all these information, well done to them. Because, of course, they don't believe until later on. So where were you when Mohbad called out Naira Marley for bullying him? Where were you when Mohbad made posts accusing Naira Marley of bullying and when he said Naira Marley was preventing people from booking him for shows? I guess you only pick up fight with those you don't like. This is an Yabo fan thinking I'm picking up a fight with Yabo. This bastard continues to say, because since you're such investigative journalist, you should be investigating Naira Marley too. But guess you wouldn't because he's your pal. You see how the mentality is? I replied, Sammy Spotlight, where were your motherfucking bastards? Naira Marley is not my pal. I met Naira Marley once, that's it. On October 5th, 2022, I was the one replying both of them during the Twitter beef when they were posting live on Twitter. Did anybody in the industry come out? No. It was very volatile. Okay, after Mohbad had been beaten and he landed in the hospital next to a blood pressure machine. I even called Dr. MK, a friend of mine on Twitter, to check the blood pressure readings, a medical doctor friend. Now shut the fuck up and do your motherfucking homework, idiot. I investigated every one of them, and I hate stupid people. These are the tweets. Thank God for my work as an investigative journalist. I'm the best. Best in Nigeria, best in Africa. You can see the post clearly. Okay, that first one said Mole was murdered. Well, look at the one underneath that. All right. Mo Israel is Dr. MK. Your opinion on that heart rate and pulse, and he's not intoxicated. They should give him IV nifedipine to block the calcium channels. No alcohol or drugs. This is when Mohbad went clean and he just started immunization. And he went to the Malians to pick up something and then they beat him up there. This is extremely dangerous. Stress. Mohbad, I'm praying for you. Analysis on TikTok. I did a video on TikTok. 3 videos, in fact. The second frame, the diastolic and systolic pressure are very high. Triple digits is very high. Normal blood pressure is 120/80. The force between your heartbeats and the walls of the arteries are too much. This can kill you. This is the bullying. You know what I mean? And Dr. MK replied, the pulse rate is high, meaning that he's nervous. It's like a lion and a snake in a room and he's locked into that room with those 2 animals. Clinically, anything above 90 is high, but the books, it says 100. The oxygen saturation is 98%, which is good. Basically, this just tells you in the medical field, me being a clinical pharmacist, MK being a medical doctor, we're just trying to tell you that people were reading this tweet, October 5th, 2022, and this bastard Sammy was saying, where were you? Idiots, they wouldn't do you the research, they would come here opening their fucking mouths up. Basically, what me and MK was saying is that, Mohbad, his oxygen saturation is good, meaning he can breathe. Sometimes we're scared and we can't breathe. Sometimes we're scared and we can still breathe. Okay, for example, let me give you an example right now. You're in a room and they lock you up with a lion and a huge python, and both animals are looking at you. What do? Your heart rate will go up, your pulse will go, you'll be scared. So somebody opens the doors of the room and the lion flies out and the snake crawls out. You will be fine, meaning that you can breathe now. Oxygen saturation was good. So whatever they did to him, they beat him up and he posted all this stuff. And that little one is this. I enlarged it. I've been admitted an emergency hypertensive patient, but I'll be back later to say my own bit of the story. Quick flashback to February when this happened and they said I was intoxicated. He went back and talked about the raid in the Marlene house, okay? Look at the difference, October 5th, 2022. It's that raid he was talking about when he was in this frame. The video everybody saw, and so Dike and Yabo quickly turned into NDLEA poisoned him. They didn't look at the days, stupid, foolish women. So I want you to understand that I've done a lot of work on Mohbad's case, and these kind of motherfuckers don't have a voice, okay?